Welcome to the next episode of LEGO Worlds, and in today's episode, we are building another play set while I'm waiting for the showcase to come out. I will be switching up the content a little bit, I think, for the next video. But I figured while I'm waiting to see when the showcase comes out, I will build some things. I am working on the stuff for Valentine's Day that is going to be interesting to show you guys.
And one goal: to become a master builder.
I know how much you guys like the stuff I build, so I'm working digitally on some Valentine's Day things.
Summoning creatures, conjuring houses, flattening mountains, and shaping the land itself.
Basically, I'm still waiting for Survivor mode news to come out,
And master the creative
which
tools.
it hasn't been any talk yet about
Collect
that.
new bricks, models, and vehicles. Conquer worlds. Make your mark and become a master builder. Able to create completely new worlds of endless possibility. Welcome to LEGO World.
So I'm going to load up my file, and we're going to go to sandbox mode and work in sandbox mode today. I'm going to switch up my LEGO video as the next one and do something a little bit different. But it will still be LEGO Worlds. I'm trying to get as much content out there as possible. I even tried doing some, well, last night I tried to do some app content, I'll call it at this point, because I wanted to do some app games as well. And the game I was trying to get out from the app on one of my other devices ain't working too well, so I have to wait till it gets a full release. And I don't even know if it's going to get a full release, because there's another game that was supposed to be out during Halloween, and it was an app, and it never came out. So I don't have faith in these app games that get previewed by people sometimes, because they sometimes come out and sometimes it seems it doesn't come out, even though they're saying, oh yeah, it will come out. So at the moment it's just a waiting game to see if I can get that app or not. But I will be showing you some of the game apps that I do play, which one of them is Futurama. I do play some other ones, but right now it's Futurama that I'm working on. I have a lot of stuff that I'm going to start doing for the channel. It's just I haven't had time to do it, which I'm gonna have to make time for the channel and try and make time for my daily life as well. Which right now this is just a hobby of mine. That's all it is, and it's a fun hobby. So, yeah, you're probably saying why I'm dressed up like in a Santa Claus hat and a toy soldier uniform. I was messing around in customization, and I was trying to figure out how to want to make Santa Claus. But that's fine. I'm not gonna worry so much about that right now. So yeah, this is another playset that I'm building, and I'm building it a little bit differently. I quick built this one. I didn't take time out to figure out what I wanted to do. I just wanted to quick build it real fast. That way I can start getting things on a schedule. But I think it came out okay. It's not my best work, I don't think, but it'll do. And it makes a good playset. So instead of building right away, I decided to make it into terrain, which didn't go too well. As you can see, it kind of went outside of the base plates that I'm using. But I wanted some terrain depth to it to make it look different. So I'm not calling this a house because it's not really a house, it's not really a castle. I would think this thing I'm going to be building is more of a innkeep type thing from Middle Ages. So I wasn't too sure what I wanted to build. I was just going to do like maybe a couple walls and do something like I did with the other playset, and then I was like, well, instead of that, let's make it a building, and let's have it look like a full-on building rather than just the walls, because it could be a little bit of a bigger playset. So right now I'm building the walls, trying to get an idea where I'm going with it. Also thinking right now, if I do go back to doing this other Lego content, the Lego Marvel Superheroes, I don't think I'm going commentary in it, well, talk in it, because there's a lot of good story in it, as far as I know, and we'll see. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking I may not talk it in it like I normally talk like in Lego Worlds, because Lego Worlds there's no commentary whatsoever, ever dialogue or whatever you want to call it. So if I do go back to doing this content, I might do it a little differently. We'll see how things go. So now I'm putting my windows in, and I was thinking about this when I was putting the windows in my build. Instead of like patching them like I normally do, why don't I eventually just double the window? I know you can't do that with all windows, but this window in particular, it seems that you can do pretty much do that and get away with it. And I'm pretty sure that's what I did, was double the window. Did I double the window? No, I didn't double the window in this one. There's two ways to do this. You can double the window. I don't remember if I doubled the window in this one or not. Or you can just singly put out the window, but with this window you can double it if you wanted to. And you can see I have the walls up. I have windows on top of each other. And I have a door in place. So what I'm going to do is work on the roof. I'm trying to put commentary and play my app here, I'm sorry. Trying to do two things at once. So I wanted to see which color I used before I do the roof, because I want the roof to be a little bit slightly different color, but that it blends. And again, we're going to do the roof like I did to the other normal house. So I'm going to be going back and forth and putting these up. again, this build was a little different. And the reason I say it was different because it's not really a house build, it's going to be an inn when I get done with it. Medieval inn to be exact. But it does have house built qualities to it. And I can't wait to try and do the next video. The next videos I'm going to do for Lego Worlds is just going to go back to normal gameplay. I just want to go exploring. I probably have everything by now that can be explorable, but I want to see where I can find what if I can find what I'm missing out of my item pouch, because I had plenty of these 2 items and now I'm missing them, and I think one's required me to go to a dungeon to get, so I'm not sure. So I'm just going to go back to just exploring. I might do quests that I haven't done yet or done before, even though I've done them earlier differently. But we'll see how that happens if I do it in the next episode. But building this inn was kind of fun, because I made it a little bit different. Like I said, I'm never sure what I'm going to build on these things that I put down, because you can build just about anything you want. And I was going to do something a little different. And then I said, well, let me just put some base plates down, and instead of doing what I wanted to do, I did this type of thing first. I think this is the one where I doubled. Yeah. I knew I doubled it somewhere. I doubled the window here. So, like I said, you can double some of the windows, like this one. And it's not that bad when building. But not all windows can do that. But if you have a window that can do that, that saves time instead of filling it in. And now I'm going to do the same exact thing for this other half over here. I was also thinking, how much content should should I do for this game in particular? For my for a day. And I still haven't decided on that yet. That's why I've only been making one video right now for LEGO Worlds, because I'm trying to decide how I want to juggle the content, and if I have time in my schedule to do all that I want to plan out and do in the near future here. Like yesterday, I finally got, as everyone noticed, I finally got some app footage up, is what I'm calling it. And the way I got the app footage up is I had to go get a program that lets me record apps and everything, so I can put it up there. Will I be putting more app footage up in the near future? That I do not know. I might. Like I said, I'm going to start making a schedule at this point, or try to make a schedule for the near future. What days it's going to be, what games is going to go up. Like today, I'm recording this, even though I had this made yesterday. Well, last night, and I didn't get a chance to get it ready till today. Which I would have liked to have it done last night. What I might do is multiple type uploading system, where I take all the, let's say I make like 2 or 3 videos, I take all the videos and then I have them scheduled release timed as they upload. I can't do that with the app, but I probably can do it with the normal video game. But like I said, we'll see what happens. So right now, as I'm talking, I know I'm not explaining what I'm doing here, but I'm pretty much filling the windows in. And I'm making them look like they belong. Then, when I'm done with this, I'm just going to start decorating. This type of playset is a little bit odd. It's medieval, but it's the other side is a little bit different. It's like a desert type, so it's a 2-in-1 type playset. Now I gotta make it daytime. So now I'm going to start decorating it. And I tried to make it that wasn't too cluttered. Because sometimes you can make it that's like cluttered. So basically, I'm trying to make this look like I guess like a desert scenery, a little bit. Now it's got cactuses, and I guess you like walk from the desert, and it just happens to be a medieval inn next door. I know it sounds a little strange, but yeah. So to make it that the medieval theme fits, I'm putting up like a little fence area type thing. Like it was going to be a medieval thing here, but it's like a medieval ruin type thing. And then I decided to use some flowers to near the medieval castle to liven it up, but I went a little overboard on the flowers. I know I did, but I did it because it was fun, you know. I mean, a few flowers would have been nice, but I went a little overboard. I wanted different color flowers, like, he has a little flower garden. Of different color flowers just happened to be growing on the side of the inn for no reason at all. So yeah, that's me over decorating a little bit, but it's fine. You can do whatever you want when you're building this, if you want to build this. Then, because it's an inn, we need a banquet table. I know it's not roomy in here for a lot of stuff, but I want to make it look like a little inn that medieval people go to. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you got any questions about LEGO Worlds, leave them down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to try and answer them. As you can see, I'm still decorating. I put in some chairs so people can enjoy the banquet. And that's pretty much it for this playset. And I think this is a pretty cool playset. It's a little different. And I'll see you guys in the next LEGO Worlds episode.